Hello everybody, welcome to Manifesting with me, Lee, where I get to share my manifestation tips according to my experience. And today's video, I'm going to be talking about acting as if you believe, right? How to act as if you believe. Well, I could say it's easy. Some of you might say, no, it's not. Okay, it is easy if you're a delusional person, because this is what we need to be in order to get what we want. We gotta be delusional. Being delusional is acting as if I believe. So you're creating the story that you have your SP, that you have the money that you want, you've got the job, you've got whatever it is that you are manifesting. That's the new story. So you're writing out the story, you are affirming this new story, you are visualizing the new story, you are literally just on a roll with this new story. But now, acting as if you believe comes in when you connect with the story that you have created for yourself. And you first, obviously when you act like you believe something, like for instance, you'll hear people say you believe your own lies. When you believe your own lies, in a negative manner, you believe all the lies that people have told you about how you are not good enough, and how this, and how the lies that your SP might have told you, the version of your SP might have told you that I don't want to be with you, or when you got the rejection letter from the job that you applied for. Those are all lies, right? Those are all lies. And somehow you ended up believing those lies. So much so that when we talk about something good related to what you desire, and you've experienced that bit of trauma, you end up saying, nah, that can't be, that's not true. Why? Because you have embodied, or you have allowed yourself to believe the lie. When you believe a lie, the truth is not going to make sense to you. The truth is not going to make sense to you. Just like a lot of people, the law of assumption does not make sense to them, because they've allowed themselves to believe in a specific way, that life is exactly what it is, that we have to deal with the hand we are dealt with. I don't know, to accept the way things are and let things be. That's just how they believe. They've allowed themselves to believe that. And so nothing else outside of that makes sense to them. So everything that they do, the decisions that they make, who they allow, how they approach situations, how they respond to circumstances, they are governed by what they believe. They walk around, even when no one is saying anything to them, they walk around with that belief that life is as it is. The minute you talk about there are plenty of jobs, no, there are no jobs. There are no jobs. It's difficult to get a job. That's what the lie that they've allowed themselves to believe. But to them, it is truth. So truth is anything that you assume for yourself about your situation. But then now, how do I act as if I believe? It's literally, how do I shift into the state of knowing that I have what I want? How do I shift into that state mentally? How do I shift into that state physically? How do I embody that? Because I can't stop thinking about all the things that have happened to me that are terrible, all the rejections, all the words that my SP told me, all the unpleasant circumstances that I've experienced that are opposing this new story, which is supposed to be my new belief, my new truth. Everything is blocking. The only thing that is blocking you, or the only thing that is making it difficult, or making it feel like it's difficult for you to act as if you believe, it's you. It's you. And we need to break that connection to the old habits. And there's no other way than forcing it to happen. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Imagine, I always go back to my story with my SP. Goodness, there was a time when whatever it is that's happening now, like the relationship that I have now with my SP, I'm telling you, it just looked impossible. I couldn't let go. I couldn't let go of the old story. I just couldn't. I would affirm, and then at the end of the day, I'm just triggered. I would be aware of the absence, and I would get, the minute I'm aware of the absence, it would be of his absence, I would literally just start feeling angry and agitated, and I'd want to dial him up, and I'd want to, or I would want to make this restless. I'm not doing this anymore. I'd make emotional decisions and all those kind of stuff. My energy would completely be like just offbeat. I wouldn't. Why? Because after I've written the new story, instead of meditating on the new story, instead of spending time and having patience with the new story, allowing myself the grace to really take it in, what I did was I would say something habitually, fine, there's nothing wrong, because that's how you impress the subconscious, that's how you get yourself there. But immediately after that, I'm like, this thing doesn't work. I'm sorry. I literally miss him. Where is he? My mind would want to go back to my insecurities and all those kind of things. And at the end of the day, I'm embodying what? The state that I am mostly connected to, which is the old story. So now I act like a person who believes their own lies. I now embody the state of somebody who's insecure. Within no time, I'm fearful. Within no time, I'm agitated. Within no time, I'm calling him up. Within no time, I'm getting rejected. And then I'll get exactly what I expected from him anyway. Because in my mind, I'm like, he always rejects me. He's always not answering my call. He's always never in the mood for me. That was the state, that like the dominant belief about my SP. I believed that about him, and he did not waste time, honey, with reflecting my dominant state. He was forever reflecting my dominant state. Why? Because he was a reflection of what I believed, because he is me pushed out. Whatever he did unto me was what I expected him to do to me. It was my truth about him. So he had no choice but to do what? To bounce the truth back to me. The one who sent him the script of reject me, don't call me, always put me on red. That's what happened. And I was surprised that he was acting out. And when he does fulfill the script, what does your girl do? She's angry. She feels rejected. She's hurt. But at the end of the day, I feel like I don't realize that I break my own heart. When you don't want to marinate yourself in your own truth, especially the new story, whatever your new story is, you are hurting yourself. You are the one that is delaying this process from happening. And I had to face the harsh truth of the fact that I'm actually the one behind the delay. I'm the one behind the responses I'm getting, because I keep expecting them to happen. No matter how much I affirm, I keep expecting the worst thing to happen at the end of the day. So the assumption of him and what I was used to before I knew the law of assumption was what I was holding on to. I would not detach from the old story. I just refused to detach from the old story. Never. I wouldn't. So I ended up feeling like, you know what? I am just like on and off. I'm a roller coaster. My subconscious was forever confused, probably. Like, what does this girl want? Like, do you want this person or you don't? Because you affirm, and the next thing, when I want to process the information that you're affirming, here you are telling me that, oh, he always does this. So what do I take in? But I'm going to take the state that you believe the most, that you have no resistance towards. See, I had no resistance towards believing that my SP would reject me or wouldn't call me. Why? Because that was what I was used to. That was the old story that I associated him with. I didn't change that assumption yet. And I had to change the assumption by acting as if. So how do I act as if I believe? Well, I have my new story that my SP loves me. He calls me all the time. I'm in the most beautiful relationship ever with my SP. He can't stay away from me. I'm the only person he thinks about all day, every day. Okay. So if that's the script that I believe about my SP, then I have to become the person that I want my SP to be towards me. I gotta be that for me first. So if my SP can't stop thinking about me, guess what? I'm gonna start focusing on me and start thinking about manifesting the best version of me. If I say that my SP loves me so much, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take that script and I'm going to start becoming that. I'm gonna start becoming in love with me. I'm gonna start becoming everything that I want my SP to be towards me. I'm gonna embody that. So it starts with you, it ends with you. You are the beginning and the end of this law of assumption journey. You are the beginning and the end of your story of how it turns out. How it turns out, you are the author. How it turns out at the end, it's you. So you have to keep a mental check to make sure that you are in tune with the state. And if you're not in tune with the state, you better be like, it's okay to detach. How do you know? Like I said, how do you fully surrender? You detach. You don't care about what is telling you that this is not real. You only connect with what is real for you, with what you want. Act as if you believe. If I believe that my SP loves me, I'd spend more time loving myself. If I believe that my SP calls me all the time, I spend more time being comfortable doing the things that are engaging with me, building me up so that I can be a better partner. Because I already believe that I have a better partner. So the fact that I have a better partner encourages me to be the best version of myself. So I'm spending more time working on my dreams, working on myself, being the best partner that I can possibly be. I'm working on me because I don't have to worry about my SP anymore, because my SP has already confirmed that's what I believe. So you start doing things that show that you are a person who's in a healthy relationship. What that looks like is completely up to you. What that looks like is completely up to you. You have to decide. If I was in a healthy relationship with my SP, where my SP gave me all the attention and he loves me, he's doting over me, what would I be doing? How would I act? How would I be? What would I be working on right now? I said it in the previous video and I'm saying it again. To act as if you believe your own truth is to not allow yourself to be affected by the 3D. That's it. Because you know that it's finished, it's done. All right, that's all I have to say to you today. So don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And please apply. Don't just listen, apply, and you will see the changes. Persist, persist, persist. Don't give up. You are the author of your story. If you give up, then the story is halfway. Then things are not going to work out for you. But if you persist, things will work out according to your desires. And remember, it takes time to impress the subconscious. But if you love something, you have patience, because love is patient, love is kind, love is long-suffering, meaning that it's persevering. So don't give up. If you love something, don't give up on it. If you love your life, don't give up on your life. If you love your future, don't give up on your future. And envisioning your future and scripting for your future, and it will turn out exactly the way that you're believing it for, if you believe that. All right, I'll see you in the next video. See you on the other side of consistency. Bye-bye.